you. Truly, you are actually the wind beneath my wings. Your team. Honorable Union Minister Shri Gadkari ji, Jasmine Ben Majetia, Srimati Venu Chaturvedi, my friend and co-star, my very, very dear friend and co-star Jackie Shroff, said he will join us later, but he's here. I'm so happy here in time. Our distinguished guests from the organizations that makes all our work possible, the Children's Foundation, my team from Kokilaben Hospital, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good afternoon to you and a very warm welcome, and thank you for being here with us today. Friends, days like this make you contemplate a little, sigh a little. It is said that children are living messages we send to a time we will not see. These beautiful words may not be mine, but they resonate very deep within me. I personally believe that children are an extension of God. They embody our hopes, reflect our aspirations, and carry our legacy forward. In a perfect world, children would not need doctors. Unfortunately, despite the march of time and technology, they remain vulnerable to disease and death. In India, countless children are unable to access even basic healthcare, let alone the world-class healthcare they truly deserve. Kokilaben Hospital has determined to do its part to bridge this divide and many other gaps in the healthcare fabric. With ability comes responsibility. This is something we deeply believe, and we have made it our responsibility to ensure we do all in our power to offer every child the best treatment that we can. Indeed, as we expand our footprint across the region and into hinterland, our roots in the communities we serve are growing deeper. And our resolve to widen the embrace of care has become stronger. That resolve lies in the heart of every life matters. It's not just our tagline, but the underlying principle behind all that we do and the title of our CSR initiative. So friends, today our focus is freedom from thalassemia, our program to give children stricken by the disease their childhoods and lives back through bone marrow transplant. Our programs to provide access to child care without any barriers include touching little hearts, corrective surgeries and procedures for congenital heart diseases, Project Suno, cochlear implant surgeries for children with congenital hearing disability, and the 4 C's: contain, combat, conquer cancer, diagnostic, surgical, chemotherapy, radiation, and rehabilitation. The Pediatric Orthopedic Deformity Correction and Rehabilitation, our latest initiative. So our philosophy to deliver these programs has been based on the Hindi idiom of Vaman se Virat, start small and grow in strength. True enough, while we began by servicing a small number of patients, these programs now have a national outreach, benefiting more than 50,000 patients across 21 states to date, and the number is growing. And there's more to come. Going forward, we aim to develop more clinical programs and spread greater awareness on disease prevention among the community. For example, avoiding consanguineous marriages, which means marriage between blood-related individuals, descended from the same ancestors. So blood relation marriages are actually a no-no for this. And late age pregnancies to prevent congenital heart defects. Or also checking thalassemia traits before marriage to prevent children being born with the disease. We're also working on developing an economic and safe neonatal transport unit through the use of rental cars in collaboration with various players from automobile industries. And while we ensure sustainable funding for all our programs, with mantra, charity begins at home. Friends, none of this would be possible working in a silo or going solo. We are indebted to a host of organizations, governmental and institutional, corporates, not-for-profits, as well as individuals who support us. Today, as thalassemia is on our lips, we must thank Gadkari ji for his unstinted support, despite his extremely busy and hectic schedule. Thank you, Gadkari ji, on behalf of my entire team. And Coal India for their immense contribution, felicitated by Jasmine Bain Majetia, whose persistence on this matter has been unbelievable. She's a hero. Speaking of this extraordinary woman, I must say she leaves me in awe. She has made it her life's work to help children with thalassemia with her organization Patut. A crusader for the cause for over the last 45 years. She remains relentless in her mission, persistent in what she believes, saving many lives, roping in doctors and hospitals, trust, friends and donors. She proudly states that even at the age of 84, she is not ashamed of knocking on doors and asking for help, asking for funds, because it's not for herself. I think that's wonderful. We should all learn that. Jasmine, you are the voice of children with thalassemia, and we salute you. Last but not the least, I must acknowledge my team at Kokilaben Hospital. They are true miracle workers. Dr. Shantanu, Dr. Tulfule and the entire team are so proud of you guys. We are so proud to witness every day the capability, credentials and complete commitment of this team that works with such compassion and passion. Thank you. Commitment, passion and support. Friends, there are many miles to go for us before we achieve our objectives, before we ensure no one is outside the ambit of world-class healthcare. So I believe we have made a strong start and the impact is palpable. Today, I see so many change agents gathered here. They are all force multipliers, leveraging their energy, potential and influence to craft the change we all want to see. This only strengthens our determination. There is hope, aplenty to do the right by our children, by our communities and our country. Together, we can convert that hope into action. So let's start. As soon as you understand the issue, let's start at that. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.